This special championship preview and 2015 AFC Championship throwback episode of Old Fashioned Football on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Play just $5. That's it. And get $75 in bonus funds when you use our promo code OFFSGPN.
Hey, what's up? This is Sam Acho, and you're listening to Old Fashioned Football.
Welcome to Old Fashioned Football. If you're wondering who you're listening to, where you been? It's J Mark. You can find me on the X at J Mark Football. I guess if you're wondering who you're listening to, it's your first time here, so welcome. We would love to have some new people hop in and say hello. And if you're wondering who us is, that's at Old Fashioned FB on the X. Before I keep going to talk about this special recap and previewing this weekend, of course, I got to introduce my co-host on the pod and in life. You can find her on the X at the Mark. Mer, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. It's like, I feel like it's amateur hour over here. We're both like messing up all over the place. Can't get the
What did I mess
camera
up on?
right. Oh, what did you mess up on?
I did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
We're not muted at the start of it, so I'm sure I was talking and when you went live.
We were. It gives you a little countdown. You just started to talk when I hit it, and then the countdown started. I'm like, Ixnay on the octave. So, yeah. And then there were 4.
Yeah, we've already down to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to see the Bears in this 4, but we're down to the Rams. They're going to the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots will be in Denver against the Broncos.
Yeah, that loss was tough. I got to be honest. I did the whole, you know what? It's been a great season. If we lose, it'll be okay. I'll be okay with it. The way we lost, I'm not okay with it. We were so close. I
got like so much hope when Caleb threw that amazing throw to Cole Kmet.
Yeah.
And I was just that throw gave me chills watching. I was like, what? And I was like, did I really just see that? Did this just happen? And then all that hope. And it's like, okay, the fourth quarter is ours. Like we own those. Right. And I thought.
And we pushed it to OT. And we held them to a punt, and I thought, it's ours. We just need a field goal. Mm-hmm. It's ours. And then, I heard DJ Moore's taking it pretty hard. So I'm not going to rag on him.
No.
I'm not going to rag on him. He's done a lot for the Chicago Bears. I will say that.
I've been optimistic for whatever reason. I was like, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. And you're like, shut up. Like, we're having a good season. We're not going to the Super Bowl this year.
But we were close to the championship game. It was awesome. But we're not here to just talk about the Bears. I'm sure anybody that's not a Bears fan is sitting here going, okay, that's enough, guys. Get over it.
We had a good season, and I'm very happy with the season.
Yeah. Real quick, just about that throw.
Let us talk about our good season, because it hasn't happened in a long time.
That's true. About that throw. How many quarterbacks in the NFL you think make that from the 40 fading backwards, hit Cole Kmet perfectly in the corner of the end zone?
Yeah, he's running backwards and like he's got all those defenders around him. I thought he was going to go down, and he's just I was like
we blew it
right to him.
One, Caleb Williams, maybe Patrick Mahomes when he's not injured. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
And yet your uncle still thinks we don't have a quarterback. He's heard this before.
He's wrong. It's fine. I don't remember being. You were very optimistic about Mitch Trubisky.
I was,
and this is different.
It is.
And we weren't optimistic. I don't feel like we were optimistic about Caleb Williams.
I 100% was not. I did not feel he was the
opposite.
Right choice.
We were optimistic with all these other guys. We weren't with Caleb. It's like, okay, and now we have a good quarterback.
Yeah, I thought Mitch could work. I thought Fields, I loved his athletic ability. Obviously could not get the passing part down, which is kind of important for a quarterback. But there have been throws.
You don't say.
Yeah. There have been throws that Caleb Williams has made last year too, but a lot this year that make me feel really stupid for arguing that those guys were the guy. It makes me feel really dumb when I see some of his throws. Anyways, updating in the NFL right now, John Harbaugh. This is from the last time we spoke a week ago. John Harbaugh, fired from the Ravens, has been hired as the new head coach of the New York Giants. Good hire by them. And he's got Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterby, Malik Neighbors. It's going to be a good find. Bills head coach, Sean McDermott, out the door.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I saw a thing today where the owner said he felt that they have hit a playoff wall. I'm a Bears fan. You're a Bears fan. We've seen this. Oh, you didn't win in the playoffs, Lovie Smith? Bye. And how much suffering did we have after that before we finally,
some of the coaches we've had have just
right. So I don't know if I like that plan. You have Josh Allen now forced to learn a new offense. Maybe it's better for him, but maybe it's not. I mean, he obviously had performed well. I don't know. And the other news, Bo Nix, despite beating the Bills that we were just talking about, broke a bone in his ankle. He's out for the rest of the playoffs. So that means Jared Stidham will start against his former team, the Patriots. So,
yes. This week, if you've been listening to us throughout the playoffs, we're going to do another. You have?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. We're going to do another throwback game. This one, we chose the Broncos and the Patriots. So we're going to recap the AFC Championship game from the 2015 season where they lost. Yeah. This is where they last played each other
They might have played each other once
for an AFC.
Not for the championship, I don't think. Yeah. Cody Zeeb checking in saying, go Pats. He's not going to enjoy this throwback episode as much.
Sorry, Cody.
Spoiler alert. But it was a good game. And we'll get to that. Before we jump into it, though, what are we drinking today?
I haven't tried this old fashioned yet. And what did you do to the oranges?
Well, yours broke under the weight of the ice cube.
In 3 pieces?
Yeah, I was just trying to get them both to fit. I had your orange here. I was pushing the ice cube down and it went poof. Yeah.
You're having a time in that kitchen.
Yeah, I was. My phone stuck to the counter.
The neighbors, I'm pretty sure they heard you. I know.
This is not an old fashioned though. I want to let you know that now.
What?
No, this is
okay, I'll tell you what we're drinking.
Yeah.
It's oil fire rye whiskey and liqueur,
which isn't together. It's meant to be as an RTD.
So we're just having that on ice.
Just having it on ice.
So we're not gonna do like when
the
we
taste
do
and
review.
The cocktail score will be the same because it's a cocktail.
How can I
in
sniff
itself.
This? I'm sniffing ice.
Oh my gosh!
The aroma of the freezer is in my.
No.
cocktail.
Well, smell mine.
It's gonna interfere with the. Okay, I'm just giving you shit.
I know.
Okay.
Cody also saying he's going to enjoy the throwback of this year's Super Bowl in a few years. I'm not sure why he'd enjoy the Rams beating the Broncos, but that's cool. I'm glad you're going to enjoy that. Of course, kidding. Cody is a Patriots fan, but I think before the season even started, he had Patriots beating the Rams in the Super Bowl. Real quick, before we get to some more information, new year, new gear. The SGPN merch store has a bunch of new items for the new year, and right now, you can get 10% off everything. Yeah, even your old-fashioned football T-shirts or sweatshirts because it's cold as fuck in Iowa.
Oh, my God.
Just use promo code 2026.
Just wait till Friday.
Yeah.
They did warm it up, okay?
Yeah.
Because it was going to be a high of 6 below.
Yeah, now it's 4.
A high of 4.
Yeah,
10 degrees.
Below. No, 4 below.
No, mine says...
Yours is wrong.
Okay. We're not even going to get into the weather apps. We already argue over Apple, Android. We're not doing this.
And mine's normally correct.
Don't you use the Weather Channel?
I use the Google
just get
search
out of here.
bar to say weather.
Okay.
Anyways, remember you can still check out our other 2 throwback episodes as we went over the 2010 NFC Championship between the Bears and Packers, which was painful for us. So we can relate to Cody with that. And the 2013 NFC Championship game between the 49ers and Seahawks, which was painful to his co-host Rod Villagomez because the 49ers lost that. So I guess it's just everybody to lose.
Just like to share the pain.
Right? Exactly. Cody is holding a 40-1 AFC and 80-1 Super Bowl ticket. That's amazing. I hope you win those. But yeah, now it's time to shift gears. We did NFC twice for a throwback.
AFC.
Let's shift to the AFC. Yeah.
So before we get into the details of the 2015 AFC Championship game, I have some fun tidbits of information for you.
Some what bits?
Tidbits.
Oh.
What did you think I said?
I heard what I wanted.
Okay. You're awful. I was looking at this, and there's so many similarities between this weekend's AFC Championship game and the 2015 Championship game between these teams. But there's also just a lot of similarities overall between the 2015 playoffs and this year's playoffs that I found interesting.
Okay.
So this weekend, it's the number 1 seed Broncos hosting the number 2 seed Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Just as it was 10 years ago, it was the number 1 seed Broncos hosting the number 2 seed Patriots.
Automatically feel like you're working on jinxing this game into the same result, and
Cody
will be
Don't say
mad,
that. Don't put that out there. The Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Stop it. No, it's not my fault. I didn't do this. The Super Bowl is going to be played at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California this year. 10 years ago, it was played at Levi's Stadium.
Okay.
In 2015, the Broncos had to rely on 2 quarterbacks during their season. They had Peyton Manning, who had a foot-related injury. And so then they brought in Brock Osweiler. He had to step in.
You know what? I remember that because the Bears played the Broncos. I thought, we can beat Brock Osweiler. We did
again.
not.
And then, with Bo Nix's injury, the current Broncos now have to turn to their second quarterback of the season, which Jared Stidham. The Texans that year in 2015, they lost in the playoffs. This one is crazy to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Get ready for this.
Okay.
They lost in the playoffs when their quarterback, Brian Hoyer, threw 4 interceptions and turned the ball over 5 times.
I know where you're going with this now.
We just watched the Texans lose in the playoffs last weekend when CJ Stroud threw 4 interceptions and turned the ball over 5 times.
Wow.
Isn't
CJ
that
Stroud,
crazy?
the new Brian Hoyer. That's what I'm taking from that.
Well, that's just crazy that it
is
just
crazy.
lines up anyway.
Yeah.
10 years ago, the Broncos clinched the number 1 seed in the AFC, winning the last regular season game against the Chargers. And the Patriots played the Dolphins.
Okay.
And that exact same thing happened this year.
Wow. That's weird.
And this one isn't decided yet, but in 2015, the Patriots quarterback, Tom Brady, of course, finished second in MVP voting.
Okay.
Right now, odds are showing that that's Drake May.
Right. Yeah.
And then the eventual MVP was also in the NFC Championship game. And right now, it's looking like Matt Stafford is going to be the favorite for that.
Yeah. Wow.
So just throwing that out there. There's a lot of crazy.
That is
crazy. Who thought, okay, we're doing 10 years. Let's just 10 years back. Let's do this AFC Championship game. And there's all these similarities.
Now, just remember, Cody, if the Patriots lose in the same fashion, Miranda is the one that had to point out the similarities and jinx it. However, somebody just checked into the chat who would enjoy that, and that's Sports Nonsense Whiskey Pinky of Sports Nonsense and Whiskey, been on the show, friend of the program. He says, "Let's go Broncos." And yeah, we're gonna talk about that Broncos game, but we're gonna do a little throwback, like we said. And you already kind of mentioned these guys. 2015, we witnessed an epic showdown between Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. We're gonna recap, highlighting some of the big plays, and of course, we'll talk about how it ended, and I'll give out some championship bets. So stick around. But first, I gotta let you know, I have to, that we're brought to you by Avo. Make more money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. Avo is the best sports betting tool that helps you make a profit every time you decide to place bets. They do this by spotting arbitrage and plus EV opportunities for you faster than the competitors, and they keep you organized in one place. If you're new to arbitrage betting, you're finding opportunities in the market where you bet both sides to lock in a profit. So, for example, one says Georgia Tech is plus 105 against Louisville. I'm making this up. But another book says Louisville's plus 105. You can bet both of those and make a profit. They have the cleanest dashboard. It's super easy to understand and use. Even a monkey can do it. But they also teach you how to use it with step-by-step video guides in case you have questions. Just sign up, pick up the sports book you use, and let Avo tell you how much to bet to guarantee a profit. If you're still unsure, check out their free Discord at Avo Official. That's AVO Official. And see the success people are having for themselves. Get started now at avo.bet and use promo code SGPN for $18 off. That's avo.bet, promo code SGPN for $18 off. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi, a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states, and you can trade tons of markets there, including NFL, college football, college basketball, NBA, NHL, and more. Plus, you can even trade props like first TDs. And besides sports, they have a ton of other markets, including politics, entertainment, and even the weather. Maybe Miranda and I need to get on there and start trading markets on whose weather app is more accurate. Kalshi, you can trade anything. So new customers, just go over to Kalshi. You get $20 when you use promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. All right, we are back. And I feel like having to spell out both the sponsors, I feel like they're trying to tell us that us sports bettors not too smart, can't figure out the spelling. But to be honest, if you just said Avo and Kalshi to me, I'd probably be like, and is that, how do you do that? So I get it. Anyways, sorry, I digress.
Why don't we jump right into this game?
Let's dive in.
Okay. So if you're just now joining us, we've done the last couple of weeks, we're doing a throwback recap of, this week we're doing the AFC Championship game between the Broncos and the Patriots in 2015.
Yeah, real quick. I got to remember my clicker.
Oh, your clicker. I told you it's amateur hour today.
It's amateur hour over here. But who's not an amateur? Channing checking in, saying cheers with the glass. Cheers, Channing. Sorry, I digress.
Okay,
again.
Jumping right into this game. Back on January 24th, 2016, Denver, that season, they relied on their defense heavily.
Yeah.
And they got a good start holding Tom Brady and the Patriots to just 5 plays and 15 yards on the Patriots' opening drive. The Broncos offense got off to a hot start too, as Peyton Manning threw to Emmanuel Sanders for 11 yards, Jordan Norwood for 13 yards, Andre Caldwell for 15 yards, and then a 21-yard pass to Owen Daniels for a touchdown to take a 7-0 lead.
I'm imagining Pinky from Sports Nonsense and Whiskey that's in the chat sitting in a hoodie that kind of looks like a Obi-Wan Kenobi robe going, that's a name I have not heard in a long, long time.
Oh my God.
Anyway, sorry. Owen Daniels, come on.
And then I guess unfortunately for the Broncos, that was the end of their offense in the first quarter. The next drive, they ran 3 plays for 4 yards. And then one following that, they had 2 plays, -4 yards, and then fumbled the ball.
Not great, especially in a championship game. But it wasn't going much better for the Patriots anyways, or either. They ran 3 plays for 7 yards on their second drive of the game, and then 3 plays for -6 yards on their third. So obviously we had a defensive battle going on, but that fumble did give them kind of a good spark, but also good field position. Tom Brady was able to hit Brandon Bolden for a 20-yard pass, and then Steven Jackson ran a 1-yard touchdown in. But, and this is important, after that touchdown, because we're going to talk about this later, they missed the extra point. So the Broncos held on to a lead 7-6. Now the Patriots' second quarter didn't go too well. They had the ball 4 different times. This is Tom Brady that we're talking about, by the way. They had it 4 times, and here's how it went. Interception, field goal, interception, punt. Not good.
No. Thanks to that. So sorry. Thanks to that Broncos team, their defense. They had, I guess, a little bit more luck.
It was like a game of field position.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Von Miller intercepted Tom Brady the first time in the second quarter. The Broncos offense got the ball just 16 yards away from the end zone. They capitalized in 3 plays when Peyton Manning hit Owen Daniels for a second time.
Owen Daniels again.
I know. This time it was a 12-yard touchdown catch, and they took the lead 14-6. I guess they already had it, so continued with their lead. Yeah. Then on the Broncos' final drive of the half, running back C.J. Anderson ran the ball 9 yards and 7 yards, and Manning hit Demaryius Thomas for 7 yards. What?
Just another name that I know. I was
like, after a couple of incompletions, the Broncos attempted a 52-yard field goal, which Brandon McManus hit, taking a 17-9 lead into halftime.
Yeah. And Pinky saying smooth. Owen Daniels, number 81. So 17-9 at half. And it didn't exactly get a lot better in the third quarter. It was slow. Yeah. Unless you love a defensive battle, which I do appreciate a good defensive battle now and then. I mean, if you think about the Bears-Rams game, third quarter, 0 points. I mean, that's fun. Anyways, each team had... Was
that fun?
We stayed in the game. I was excited. Each team had 3 possessions each, okay? The Broncos' possessions went punt, punt, punt. Punts, as Drew Wallen would say. The Patriots' possessions went field goal, punt, punt. So not exciting. The biggest play did come from the Patriots when Brady hit Rob Gronkowski for 31 yards. Broncos did hold on to that 17-12 lead heading into the fourth quarter with the Super Bowl on the line.
So jumping to that fourth quarter, it really started off good for the Broncos. We saw CJ Anderson run the ball for 30 yards and then 8 yards to get them within field goal range. They weren't able to get in the end zone, but a 31-yard field goal from Brandon McManus, who I have to just throw this out there. Brandon McManus is the same kicker for the Packers.
Yeah, that missed some crucial ones against the Bears. Yeah, McAnus, I call him.
What?
I call him McAnus.
Okay, lovely.
Anyways.
Lovely nickname. I'm sure he appreciates that.
I bet he does. He could probably kick my ass, even though he's a kicker. I don't know. Maybe I could take a kicker. This would be interesting. Line up the kickers and say which ones I think I could take. Anyways, go on.
All right, I'll get on that.
Yeah.
So anyway, that field goal, I want to keep saying gold. Field gold.
Well, you are a Bears fan. Robbie Gold, good as gold.
No. Anyway, that field goal took the Broncos into a 20-12 lead with, at that point, there was 10 minutes left in this game.
Yeah.
The Patriots offense moved the ball 63 yards down the field as Brady hit Julian Edelman and Danny Amendola for some big plays.
The singing cowboy, anyways.
Yes. However, on 4th and 1 at the Denver 16 with, at this point, 6 minutes left, they needed more than a field goal. And Brady stepped back, tried a little quick pass to Edelman, and the Broncos defense was ready. They stopped him for -1 yards.
Yeah. The old guys in the room that are big football fans and watched Hard Knocks way back when Danny Amendola was with the Rams, he was on there playing his guitar and stuff. And yeah, the singing cowboy. Anyways, the Patriots defense did do their job, though. They held the Broncos to 3 yards on just 3 plays. So they had another shot. But again, they drove down the field 57 yards on 8 plays. Brady got James White for 15 yards, Gronk for 28. James White again, who was a good pass-catching running back. But on 4th and 6, they go for it. Brady's pass intended for Gronk was incomplete. 2:25 left. The Patriots turned the ball over on downs again, though. They still had hope because they had all 3 timeouts. And they used 2 of them on the next drive as their defense held the Broncos to 0 yards on 3 plays, forcing a punt.
Right. At this point, the game's on the line. And I mean, who better to lead a team than Tom Brady?
Caleb Williams. Oh, sorry. That wasn't an open question?
No.
Okay.
I feel like fans at this point had to feel good. They got Tom Brady. There's 1:52 left in the game.
Plenty of time.
Even though that Denver defense had been playing very well. In fact, at this point, the defense forced incompletions on the first 3 plays here.
Okay.
But on 4th and 10, Brady hit Gronk for 40 yards, taking them down to the 10-yard line. And at this point, it's 57 seconds left in the game.
All right, less than a minute. 10 yards to go.
10 yards. Okay.
Yeah.
Brady then completed a pass to Julian Edelman for 6 yards, taking them down to the 4-yard line. The next play was incomplete, and New England took their final timeout. We're at 4th and goal at the and 4.17 seconds remaining in the game.
Okay.
All right. And felt like everyone knew who Brady was going to. However, he did it anyways, and the Broncos couldn't stop it. Brady threw to Gronk for a touchdown pass to bring the score up to 20-18. Just a 2-point conversion away from forcing overtime.
Gronk was so damn good back then.
Mm-hmm. I loved watching Gronk.
Yeah, absolutely. Pinky saying 4th and 10 to Gronk. What a catch. He was just, he was a beast. He was fun to watch. He didn't give a shit. And I don't think he's a very smart dude. But he was a hell of a football player.
It's okay.
He was a hell of a football player. Now, remember, we talked about that missed extra point, right? Now, if McAnus hadn't missed that,
McAnus, stop saying that.
This would be 20-19 with just an extra point needed.
Yeah.
But it wasn't because he did miss it. Game on the line. Denver's defense held. Brady threw to Julian Edelman, but the pass was intercepted by Bradley Roby, and the Broncos won the game. Sorry, Cody. Pinky can correct me if I'm wrong. I think Bradley Roby was a rookie that year. Maybe it was just his second year, but he was a young player.
In the 2015 season?
Yeah, in that 2015 season. Broncos would go on to play, maybe it was his second year. I think he was 2014 draft. Anyways, Broncos would go on to play the Panthers in the Super Bowl and win that in what would end up being Peyton Manning's last game in the NFL. He retired after that season. What a career he had. I loved watching the Manning on the Colts versus Urlacher and the Bears in the Super Bowl because they would both check, counter each other. Oh, I'm calling an audible. Then Urlacher would know it was just awesome. Anyways, that's fun reliving those names. Peyton Manning, Demaryius Thomas, Owen Daniels, Tom Brady, and Gronk. I mean, that's fun.
Yeah. A guy we didn't mention really, except for once, was the player of the game, and that was Von Miller on the Broncos defense.
Yeah.
He finished with 2.5 sacks, 2 additional tackles for loss, 1 pass defended, 4 quarterback hits, and an interception.
Yeah.
He was really pressuring Tom Brady nonstop, and that really threw the timing off for the Patriots offense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. The Broncos will hope they can get a Von Miller type performance out of their guys this weekend, perhaps from Nick Bonito.
He's been a beast this year.
Yes, he has. He definitely a big time playmaker.
Yeah, he's fun to watch too. He's, it's hard. Sometimes I don't like watching the other teams when they have these good players. Like, man, I wish we had him. But Nick Bonito is one of those guys that he's a lot of fun to watch. I'm going to get to my picks in a second here and let you know if I think the Broncos can do this again.
Okay.
If they can do this again with a backup quarterback. But first of all, before I do, why don't you let everybody know about Underdog Fantasy?
Absolutely. We are brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times. Underdog is bringing the playoff magic all throughout the playoffs. Every playoff weekend, open the Underdog app to see what promos are waiting for you. And Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code OFFSGPN.
And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm's crushed it all NFL season, especially on props. Last season, they were even better in the playoffs. I mean, they went 2-0 on interception props, 9-4 on rush yard props, 6-1 on passing touchdown props. It's super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or you can make your own. Play with the sliders, see what you like. And if you're looking to go premium, use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. All right, we are back. Clicker is moved. Between Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware and Derek Wolfe, Pinky says they had 25 hits on Brady. And Brady was one of those players where very good quarterback, but when he got hit too much, you could see him get a little bit rattled. I think it was more of a pissed off rattle, but a little bit rattled,
Yes.
So
ready to move on to
let's do it.
Your bets?
Yeah.
Okay. So both games are on Sunday this weekend. I'm going to have us start with the first game, the AFC Championship rematch.
Yeah.
10 years after the game we just talked about. And that is at 2 p.m. Central.
It is. Yeah.
And that's
got these
Patriots against the Broncos.
The 2 p.m., 5:30 p.m. starts are weird to me. Like either
it's not a normal football time.
Yeah, either have a game at noon and a late game, or push that first one back so that second one's late. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Anyways, so the Broncos are 5.5 point dogs. They were 1-point favorites. So losing Bo Nix swung the game by 6.5 points, basically a touchdown.
You and I talked about this and we went round and round and round. Yeah. So
well, because I was all prepared for this to be like a 10.5 point line. And at 10.5 points, I was going to ride with the Broncos. It's like that defense is damn good. Sean Payton's a good coach. I was ready to take the Broncos, but if you tell me Bo Nix is only worth 6.5 points, which is what this line indicates, I say I disagree. I think when you compare him to Jarrett Stidham, that he's worth more than that. I know this is a revenge type game for Stidham. Like I said, Sean Payton is a good coach. The Broncos have a good defense, but I think this line should be bigger. Sorry, Pinky. Give me the Patriots -5.5. This should be a 8 to 10 point line, in my opinion. So yeah, Patriots -5.5. Now, I do have a Broncos bet for you.
Okay.
They're going to have to do everything they can to get creative, move the ball, take pressure off Stidham, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marvin Mims, their wide receiver, has 12 carries in 10 games from that wide receiver position, normally on reverses, things like that. But he only lost yardage in one of those games. So I'm going to take Marvin Mims over 2.5 rushing yards at +116. I think he gets that. I also, there's only 2 games. Let's get some more bets in. I like Tre'Veon Henderson to break a longer run like he has almost all year. His longest rush is 10.5 yards. I like the over at -114. He's hit that in 5 of the last 7 games. So
I feel good about that one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna comment on the rest because
we know that based on your stats, we know that you think the Broncos are gonna repeat it.
I never said anything. I don't need Cody getting mad at me for jinxing.
Pinky, the Broncos fan, said on Sports Nonsense and Whiskey, which, by the way, go check that out. I love their sports stuff, but one of my favorite things is, that I used to really like watching WWE wrestling.
Yes.
I don't keep up with it anymore, but I can watch their show and get updates from it because they review it and talk about it. And I love chiming in or tuning in for that. Anyways, he says, all good, brother. I predicted Pats on the show. They have the more complete team. Crazier things have happened. I will say that, but yeah, I kind of agree. They do. And Vrabel did when he was with Tennessee. I don't know if the deal still stands, but he offered to cut his dick off to win a Super Bowl championship. So if they win, will he lose his dick? I think that's the biggest question. His wife is wondering, does that carry over to the next team? Is that just with Tennessee? How's that work? Anyways, he said it.
I know he did.
My fault he said it.
I know.
Got to stick to your word, Vrabel.
All right. What do you have for your bets for the NFC Championship game?
Yeah.
We said that's at 5:30 Central.
Yeah.
We have the Rams going to Seattle.
Yeah. And if you chimed in early before we even started the podcast, I was chirping in the comments there about who I want to win the Super Bowl. And it's just because the Rams beat the Bears. So I want to say we lost to the Super Bowl champions. So technically I'm rooting for the Rams to win the Super Bowl, but these two teams split this year. Maybe it is because I'm pulling for the Rams because of the Bears, but I also think Sam Darnold's magic will finally run out. I mean, he went 14-3 last year.
Mm-hmm.
He with the Vikings, not the Seahawks, obviously. Different team, different situation. But he went 14-3 and then faced this Rams team, basically the same Rams team in the playoffs, and lost 27-9, I believe it was.
You think he's gonna have like that? I don't know if he gets anxiety over it, but you think he's going to be in his head about it?
Well, he's the guy that we saw on the sidelines tell his teammates he was seeing ghosts out there. So,
oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's possible he could get in his head.
Don't mind my horrible playing right now. I'm seeing ghosts, guys.
Seeing ghosts. It's not my fault. There's definitely Civil War guys out there haunting me. This one is a tough one. It's going to be a good game, but I like Rams +2.5. So, yeah, Seahawks not extending to the Super Bowl.
All right. What about, we kind of talked about this before, but the trend with the new Pope?
Okay. So, yeah, if you haven't seen this in the last 20 years, every time a new Pope has been announced, the Seahawks have won the Super Bowl. It happened in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Pope was elected, Seahawks won. 2013, same thing happened. Now, of course, 2025, new Pope is elected. We'll see how it plays out for him, but this Pope's from Chicago. He's a Chicago Bears fan. Come on, he don't care about no Seahawks reverse jinx shit. He's a bear down type of guy. I bet he's gambling on the side, not letting God know about it, but gambling on the side on the Bears.
Oh my God. You're horrible.
Let's talk about props. I know these defenses are good, but I'm going with the two studs, Puka Nacua, over 7.5 catches. That's minus 122. And JSN over 6.5 catches at minus 118. Combine those together, that's plus 211. In the first match, Puka had 7, JSN 9. Second one, Puka 12, JSN 8. I think they're going to get there. Also, touchdown scorers. Devontae Adams did not have a great game against the Bears. I think he bounces back. He gets a touchdown, plus 120 for an anytime touchdown.
Okay.
And then tight end Colby Parkinson has 9 touchdowns in the last 11 games. That's the most by receiving touchdowns by anybody over that time. He's 3-1 to score an anytime touchdown. You got to sprinkle a little bit on that. And I'm also sprinkling a little on Colby Parkinson first touchdown at 16-1. Let's fucking go. Pinky says sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while. So the Broncos could win. You never know. But yeah, that's our bets. My bets. Should we talk a little whiskey?
Yeah, and I guess.
Oh wait, I forgot. I did. The graphic guy was all over this.
Okay. Well, good. This bottle has its stopper in it.
Yeah. Miranda says that because I let her know before the show the bottle is getting a 1 from me. Because the stopper broke when I pulled it out. So now we have this little orange. Broke. Yeah, the cork broke. So now we have a wine stopper in it. I hate when corks break. This has never been opened before.
The neighbors know you hate it, not too.
It's not. It wasn't even a wooden cork. Usually wooden corks break because they dry out.
What one did we have? Was it it was a Breckenridge.
It was a Breckenridge one. Yeah.
I'm not going to throw any.
Well, wooden corks dry out. This wasn't even a wooden. The cap came unglued and the cork's just stuck in it. Because the cap came unglued from it. Come on. Anyways, let's talk about this.
Yeah, I know. Like, did you get this in the auction?
I did get this in an auction.
Okay, because I've never heard of it. I'd never heard of it. And then I was thinking it's like whiskey and like, I don't know. I think I was thinking of like a finish in a liqueur barrel or something. Yeah. I didn't realize it's like with liqueur.
Yeah.
With a liquor. And so when I took a drink of this, not old fashioned, that you told me we're just drinking it neat, it's so sweet.
It's very sweet.
It's so sweet. And I'm just, ooh, okay.
Yes.
And why did you put oranges in it?
I just wanted to church it up,
So you put my pretty dried oranges.
I had a feeling I was going to get a comment like that, actually. I almost picked just the little ones.
The tiny little pieces.
But I also know that you're really good at making the dried oranges so that you can always just make us more if we run out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You just sign my time away.
Exactly.
Okay.
I just made the list. Anyways.
You just made the list. You're in the doghouse. Which the doghouse has. We don't have a doghouse. She has it pretty cushy. So you don't care if you're in the doghouse.
That's right. During the day, she's sleeping on a chair or a couch. I'm good. I'm golden.
So we are drinking. What is that? There's something in mine. We're drinking Oil Fire rye whiskey and liqueur. And this is like an RTD, so a ready to drink type drink, and it's 70 proof.
It is.
Yes. I want to get this one negative just out of the way because I can't help myself and I have to say this because aside from the fact that I was thrown off, I thought, it's finished in like some sort of like liqueur cask or what, I don't know. A negative is that it does contain caramel coloring and I'm just really not a fan of adding coloring to anything.
I was afraid you'd see that because I noticed right on the bottle I'm reading it says contains caramel coloring.
I don't like that. I don't like any I don't like to see whiskeys. I know this is a liqueur, but I just don't like to see whiskeys that have that or like.
I guess I'm
just
confused.
Let it be all natural.
Okay, so if it's rye whiskey, it was obviously aged in a cask, which should turn it brown. Why do you have to color it? That's what I don't understand about that.
I don't either. Anyways. Is it to look more whatever Oil Fire is supposed to look like?
Oh, well, I would imagine Oil Fire would be black.
No, orange, not real Oil Fire.
Oh, I don't know. Anyways.
Okay.
What can you tell me about it?
There's not a ton of information on it.
Okay.
There's a story about Oil Fire, but about this specifically, they use a rye mash and ingredients throughout their unique distilling process, and they age it in a charred in charred oak barrels for at least 2 years. On their website, it says the final touch is a guarded secret.
Oh.
But they describe it as mixing in a secret family liqueur that contains vanilla, cardamom, and caramel.
Not sketch at all. Okay.
It's secret.
It's
I'm going to give you this product and it's a secret.
What's in this?
Don't say anything. Can't tell you. Anyway, I can tell you though about the legend of the name Oil Fire and originations of this recipe. They date all the way back to 1907 in Oklahoma.
That was before I was born.
I would hope. Like, are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding
you were still born in that century, so.
Yeah. Late 1900s.
Back on April 14th of 1907, we're talking the outskirts of Tulsa, the legend of Oil Fire began when an independent oil driller struck oil. They were like 15 miles from the state's capital. Unfortunately, when he struck it, it like gushed out, and the pressure and output was both a blessing and a burden because they had to fight to contain the eruption all day and night. Wow. And it actually took them 2 weeks to get it completely contained.
Jeez.
And the word kind of began to spread that there was a commotion around Tulsa to accommodate the economic opportunities that the oil well presented. And news of a legendary oil well started to spread over the next couple months to Texas and as far east as Tennessee.
Yeah, remember back in those days, no social media, so word did take a little bit longer to travel.
Carrier pigeon.
Yeah, the good old carrier pigeons.
Then at the end of August that year, as it tends to happen in Oklahoma, there was a big thunderstorm. With the thunderstorm came lightning, which ended up sparking the well in the middle of the night, and the entire oil rig was set ablaze.
Well, that's
the fire from one of Oklahoma's first prosperous oil wells, it was so intense that the horizon of Tulsa was lit day and night. It burned for weeks. The fire was eventually contained and finally put out by volunteers from Tulsa and surrounding areas. And as a thank you, there was a celebration planned by the oil prospector that had found the oil. However, all he had on hand was rye whiskey, some cinnamon, and the last batch of his family's secret liqueur sauce.
Hang on.
This is all he had.
Yeah, I was going to say, hang on. So he's in Oklahoma.
Putting out fires from his oil that he found.
Well, yeah, he's prospecting for oil. A fire happens. People put it out, and he's like, man, I want to thank him. And he's like, well, I luckily brought whiskey, my family's secret liqueur,
and I got some cinnamon sticks in my back pocket.
What?
Yeah, but anyway,
this is starting to sound
this is all he has. He has his rye whiskey, his family's secret liqueur sauce, which still a secret because we don't know what's in this stuff that we're drinking.
It's a secret.
And cinnamon sticks.
I think I'm calling bullshit.
He decides, what do you do with cinnamon sticks and rye whiskey and your family's secret liqueur sauce?
Just put them in a glass.
He blended them all together and he served it to people.
As an oil driller does. What? I'm calling bullshit.
This is all I've got on me. We're going to mix it and y'all are going to drink it.
Yeah, and you're going to like it.
But it's said that the party goers of this celebration for putting out the fire enthusiastically enjoyed the spirit.
Because it was laced with cocaine, which is what he really had.
We don't know what the secret is in this family thing.
Right.
But many from Tulsa and the surrounding areas found this is what it says. It says they found the love of their life that night, which has now led to the legend of the spirit.
I'm going to need boots. It's getting so deep in here. I know. Bullshit.
This is, Google it. Go Google the legends of where oil fire whiskey came from. So
I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't know if I believe them.
Well, it's not done. We're not done here.
Oh, all right.
So they found the love of their life that night, led to this legend of this spirit that they're calling oil fire whiskey from the prospector's bottle of rye whiskey had the cinnamon sticks in his back pocket and his family's secret sauce.
Okay, and first of all, or second and third, I don't even know what point I'm on now, but he also had enough to have everybody drink and party.
Enough people found the love of their life that night. So this party's huge. Okay.
Who's traveling with that?
They called it oil fire whiskey and also called it America's first seductive spirit.
Oh.
But because it made them find the love of their life.
And for $9.99 on our other page, you can find out if that seduction worked tonight. Oh, no.
Anyway, I could not find, so you got this bottle in an auction and I could not find if they're still in production. Some of their social media pages have gone quiet. However, their Instagram page has not. It's still popping.
All right.
They're posting on Insta.
They're seducing on the Insta.
With their oil fire.
Wow.
I have to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's a piece of my orange that's floating now.
Oh. Is that why you're not drinking it?
I wasn't at first, but the more I look at it and it caught in the light, it's a piece of orange. You know how
I do know.
I have like an OCD thing about that.
I know you.
There's that we have a dog, we have a cat. There's hair in my food. There's hair in my. I'm like freaking out. I'm just freaking out.
Yeah, she does that.
There's dust in my coffee now. What? A piece of dust fell into my coffee. I can't drink this.
Now I'm the opposite. I'm like, yeah, whatever. There's a spider in my taco. Good protein. I don't know. That happened to you once.
It did from our garden lettuce.
Yes,
there was a little green, tiny. No, he was like translucent.
Well,
but he had legs on him.
Yeah,
and
he was a crab spider.
I took a bite of my taco. I have to remember how this goes because was I dominating it or was it dominating me?
I think you were.
I think I was dominating.
It was dominating you. You had your head turned.
I did because the taco was upright.
Yeah,
and I could see the spider drop down from the end. Like he just. Webs down like
and she went eep, there's a spider in my taco.
And I didn't want to throw the taco, but I was like I wanted to scream, but anyway, garden lettuce got thoroughly inspected after that.
Well,
so back to this oil fire seductive drink.
We scoring it now?
Yes.
1 on the bottle.
I agree, a 1. Well, it gets a 1 for me because it's like call it the whiskey starter bottle.
Yeah, just the squat.
Yeah, and no offense to any distilleries out there who are like.
Well, the label is. I don't know.
I guess this is a little different because it has a very thick glass bottom.
I don't know if I like the label either.
I don't like the label. The label bothers me.
Sorry, oil fire.
It looks like
contact Miranda Mark for better labeling.
Like at least have some like. Metallic or something on.
And don't use a plastic cork.
Don't use a plastic cork that breaks off. And anyway,
I will tell you, I like the smell of it a lot.
I really, honestly, my ice cube was so high up in my glass, all I could smell was ice. It smells like a candle.
Now that you said that, I can see why you would say that. I think it smells like vanilla and spice, and
it smells like a candle in the candle aisle at Home Goods.
I like the smell of it. I gave the nose a 4 because I like the smell. Now, I will agree with you. This smells like a candle.
We can't rate this. This isn't. I did not know. I might have I really thought, okay, it's a bottle of whiskey. I really was misled by you on this bottle.
Misled? I didn't mislead you.
You can't give it a nose rating of 4 when you're giving something that's a real bourbon or a real whiskey a rating of 3.8 or 3.5.
I like.
There's no alcohol smell to this.
There's no rules to our grading scale. The rule is.
I think you got to have a separate liqueur or oil fire seduction list for rating.
All right, I'll drop it to a 3.7 because
the smell. It smells like exactly what I said.
It smells good.
This is a cold candle over here because that ice is huge.
I gave you the big ball. I took the football, gave you the big ball. Now. People on this podcast that tune in regularly are going to notice that you complain if the ice is too small. You complain if it's too big now. I think the answer here is there's no winning for old J Mark over here.
I'm so sorry. Anyway,
you apparently gave it the lazy eye. Shout out to Fievel Goes West, which you've never seen. Anyways,
I have seen Fievel Goes West.
I thought you said you hadn't.
No, I had that VHS when I was a child.
Oh, I thought we just talked about this and you said you had not.
I don't think I saw isn't there more than Fievel Goes West?
Oh, I don't know about
Does he go east?
He just went west. That's it.
There's a second. I only saw just Fievel Goes West. That's the mouse with the hat, right?
Yeah, and they gave him the cat teaches him to give the lazy eye.
Yes. Anyways. I don't know how to rate this. It's a pleasant smell.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy the candle though.
3.7.
I wouldn't buy the candle.
I would.
You would. I can see that.
Yeah.
It's a 2.5.
2.5. Oh, went up a whole half a point there.
It's a 2. It's just a 2. Now the taste, it tastes like rum chata, horchata, whatever. Oh, I'm really surprised it's not cream. Like it's not salt.
It does taste like a cinnamon cream. You're right. It's definitely heavy on the cinnamon and very sweet.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
I like it that it's like I like it, but it's not, you cannot compare this to whiskey.
Almost too sweet for me though.
It is.
I like the taste, but it's almost too sweet.
You poured it like you were making an old fashioned. There's a lot in here, and I would like to sip on an ounce of it over time.
You just drink from the bottle, baby.
No.
I guess I do like it kind of, but it's too sweet for me. I gave it a 2.7.
This is really throwing me. You know how I for the rating system, you can't put this in with the whiskeys.
Well, it is a rye whiskey. It's just combined with a liqueur. We rated Basil Hayden's dark rye, which is a rye whiskey combined with a Pinot Noir.
But it's real whiskey in there, and it tastes like whiskey
too.
But it tastes like whiskey,
and it's combined with a Pinot Noir.
Okay, I give it a 3.
Or a port.
Just give it a 3. Okay. Just put it down the middle. Because I can't give you a real rating. But if you like rum chata or horchata or whatever those chatas are, it tastes like that.
If you like the chata gang.
If you like chata.
The cinnamon cream chata gang. You're going to like this. Yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. It's too sweet for me. You know, I'm not a sweet taste guy. I am a sweet guy. I mean, I think she'll tell you that, but I'm not a sweet on the taste guy. I like salty and I like rough whiskey. Not rough, but you know.
You like good. You don't like rough whiskey.
I know. I like good whiskey notes. This is just a little too sweet for me. It's not bad.
I would like really to vote to not put this on our ranking system or put it on its own tab.
Just own tab, rated
Oil, fire, seduction. And here's our rating.
And again, we'll find out if it really does seduce. I'll find that out later tonight. Hit me in the DMs. I'll let you know either way. Or pay for our other site, $9.99 a month.
Oh my God.
I noticed you didn't catch that the first time.
You said that already?
Yes. And you just laughed. You're like, hee, hee, hee. I noticed it just zoom right over there.
You're horrible.
Anyways, that's our preview of this weekend. That's the AFC Championship 2015's recap. Throwing it back. That's Oil Fire Whiskey's review. Now, we'll have 2 weeks until the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And the first week, we're going to tell you why Team A will win. The second week, we're going to tell you why Team B will win. And we'll have bets for each team. I think that's the plan. We'll kind of go over their season, the changes they made that led to this, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun breaking down the teams and dissecting, well, how'd this go right? You know, kind of. So we're going to do that. Make sure you check back with us. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give the thumbs up on YouTube. That helps a lot. Ratings on Spotify and Apple help us a lot. If you've already rated on Apple, they do phase out. So a new one helps us, makes us relevant.
Make us relevant.
Yeah, I try not to ask that over and over, those types of things. We try not to bring it up a lot, but it really does help the podcast survive. Grab a piece of merch if you can. If you can't, I get it. Shit's expensive. We don't get money from the merch. The people that have hired us to do this do, but it does let them know, like, oh, hey, we like these guys so much that we want to wear their stuff. So anyways, did you have anything you would like to add after my long please love us?
No.
Prayer.
We're good.
All right. My oil fire is a lot lower than yours. Mine was also a little less. That's all I've got for today. Going once, going twice.
Sold.
Whiskey in the left hand, microphone in the right. You ready for some football tonight? Pull it up, light it up, crank that sound. Old-fashioned football, we holding it down. J. Mark and Miranda, that power play combo. Talking NFL fire, whiskey in the bottle. Bring the ice cause they dropping heat. Barrel strength bet, knock you off your seat.
Yo, game time, baby. Grab your glass and your phone. Keeping up with stats, single barrel picks, taking over the zone. Props and parlays, blowing up like code. They decode the league like a whiskey mode. Old-fashioned football, that's the crew, that's the fam. J. Mark and me and Mark, you know who I am. 200 episodes deep, grind so fine. Old-fashioned flavor, age like fine wine.
Horrors and NFL drama. What? Turn it up, yeah. Hard news, BT, bring the fire. Come on, old-fashioned football,
Never tired.
drums and NFL drama. What? Turn it up, yeah. Hard news, BT, bring the fire. Come on, old-fashioned football,
Never tired.
casual, cool, no suit, no script. Me and Mark twisting that whiskey drip. Chats lit up, community tight. Followers riding through the Monday night.
Week previews, recaps, bet in motion. Pure devotion, no dilution potion. NFL talk bold, unruly. They rock the mic, raw, keep it truly.
Pour another drop, yeah, let it burn. Lines twist up, whoa. Watch them turn, drop that beat, make it shake. No fake, all steak, old-fashioned take. What? Say it again, old-fashioned.
Louder.
Say it again, old-fashioned.
Family,
Football, whiskey,
respect, whiskey, respect.
old-fashioned football. Say it again, old-fashioned.
Louder.
Say it again, old-fashioned.
Family,
Oh, whiskey,
respect,
whiskey,
respect.
old-fashioned football. We ride or die. Yeah. J. Mark, Miranda, represent forever.
Whiskey in hand, feel alive. Prop it, papping, deppers collide. Old-fashioned football, we ride or die.
Old-fashioned football, we ride or die. Yeah, J. Mark, Miranda, represent forever. Whiskey football, family respect. Now keep that old-fashioned rolling.